Ask someone to draw something they've never seen before, and they'll draw an eyeball on a chicken foot, a combination of two things they've definitely seen before. Innovation isn't invented, it's mutated. It's combined. If that shatters the illusion of art and design for you, just try to remember that we all use meat to think. There's only so much we can do. Every game you've ever loved is a twist on or mashup of things that came before it. Vampire Survivors is a spin on Magic Survival. Jak and Daxter was Mario 64 with an open world. Pong was the first commercially successful video game, and even it's just ping pong. Say you want to make a card game. An important step in that creative process is looking at card games you love, asking why you love them, and taking their shit. And also you should make it about food. Food is the best. We're making a card game about food, and we're nothing if not honest, so let's talk about what we're stealing and why. Balatro has this neat, super simple enemy total system. Score this many points and you win the round. That's it. For deep gameplay, the goal doesn't have to be complex so long as your means of achieving that goal are. It also presents an asymmetry where you're playing cards but the enemies aren't. This helps limit the swingy RNG you get in symmetrical card games where not only can you get screwed because you drew terribly, but an above average hand could also lose because the opponent drew a god hand. So sign us up for simplicity and asymmetry. We'll play cards, but the enemy will just be a score to beat, basically. Say you're running a food truck, customers are hungry and they require a certain number of calories to satisfy. Ash has been killing it with the character designs, by the way. Look at these goofy guys. Something else we adore is discovering synergies, not just in the direct deck building, but also the order of play. And having to think about every card you play and what it does for you is so much fun. We really want to inject more Spire or more Magic the Gathering into the experience. Nothing does nothing. Every card has a unique effect you can take advantage of. Consider it stolen. We also want costlier cards with stronger effects as a risk-reward balance, so we need a resource system to play them. I've always loved colored mana systems like in Magic, and how an all-red deck has intrinsic synergy since it all shares the same mana pool, while a multicolor deck could have more potent card-to-card synergy, but it's harder to play because you're balancing multiple mana pools. I want to do that, but I want to try something different from the Magic approach where your mana cards take up space in your deck. We'll have to rob someone else's house. Someone who'd never expect it. There's a card battle minigame in Digimon World 3 for the PS1, and it uses an incredibly simple mana system. Draw a red card, get a red mana. Running more expensive cards just means being choosier about what you play. Since a full hand of 7 red cards would grant you 7 red mana, but the total cost of those cards could be much higher. We'd like to explore that design space here, so let's burgle that concept and break the colors up by food group because it's cute. Anyway, those are the ideas. Maybe none of them are ours, but cramming them all together is. And that's just the starting point. Star Trek was wagon, train, and space. The discovery of the design continues from here. You run into problems, solve them yourself, and eventually you end up with something only you could have made. You hope. We'll find out soon. And if you'd like to find out, there's a link to the Shook Loose community Discord in the description. Come hang out anytime, or you can subscribe to the channel and we'll pester you bunches. Thanks for watching.